Perfect. Good. Thanks.
Why don't you guys wait over here while I see what room we're using, okay? Great. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Well, found your victim.
My God. D.A. Woods. Do you recognize me, Detective Hope Brady?
Oh, yeah. I recognize you.
Do you know who did this to you?
Yes. I know exactly who did it.
Hey.
You're up.
What is all this?
This is breakfast.
Thank you.
How'd you sleep? You seemed pretty upset last night.
Yeah, well, you know, your teenage son moves out on you, kind of ruins your whole soccer mom image.
I'm sure he'll come to his senses soon. Hopefully he got a good night's sleep and he'll be back today.
Breakfast and optimism? This new EJ thing, I like it.
Thank you.
Well, you know what? Okay, let's get him into room 401.
Wait a
okay?
second. Can I have just a second? Mr. Woods, you said you knew who did this. Can you give me a name?
Absolutely. Ray Fernandez.
I've decided to agree to a settlement.
Settlement of what, exactly?
Well, our differences. The house, the matter of stocks, and so forth. That is what you want, isn't it?
So what you're telling me is that you're ready to move out, right?
After we have a little talk, if that's what you want, I will move out and I will be out of your life. Will you come?
I'll be there shortly.
What was that all about?
I've won? I finally won.
So, you really think Stefano is giving up?
That's exactly what he said.
Stefano? I mean, it's just not his style, right? I mean, normally he'd just hire more lawyers and stall.
You know what I think this is? I think this has to do with the fact that he tricked Will into letting him come into this house, because I told him if he did anything like that again, I would make sure that he never saw Sydney or Johnny ever again, that I'd move away.
But you would never really do that, right?
Oh, I mean, obviously I'd never, no, of course I'd never do that to you.
Right. Because you are the new EJ.
Yeah. Kind of like the new me.
I do too. And that is why I don't want you to go back to that house.
Well, it seems that my husband, the eagle, is going to let his son, the peacock, win. You're giving up our home. Where are we gonna live? I redecorated 5 rooms upstairs. Will is coming to live with us.
Let us not worry about young William at this moment, all right?
He's my grandson.
And he's going to live right here in this house with his lovely grandmother and his new grandpapa, Stefano.
So what seems isn't what is.
Or will be. I just told you that.
What do you have planned for EJ?
Exactly what he deserves.
Hi.
Hey, Will.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. I'm getting a latte. Do you want one?
Yeah, sure. I think cool. Yeah, perfect.
Will, what's up, man? What's happening? You get some crazy plans for spring break?
No, not unless you count moving.
Sorry?
My mom and I had it out last night, and I left.
So, does that mean you're staying at your dad's? Well, let's fight. What was it about?
A lot of things. Lies, EJ, you.
Oh, well, listen, I've got to get to the police station, so maybe we can talk about this later, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Here you go.
Oh, thanks. Hey, have you, talked to Chad this morning?
No, why?
Oh, I was just wondering because, you know, his dad is...
What about my dad?
Oh, hey, Chad.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Coach had us out doing some huge training run this morning. How come you weren't there?
Stuff came up. I'll talk to Coach. So you haven't been online or anything yet?
Hard to do when you're running your ass off. Why? Let me guess. My old man had some gigantic press conference, right? Grabbing headlines, slaying dragons.
No. It was on the news. He got beat up last night, and now he's in the hospital.
Oh, my God.
Come in.
Dad. My God, when I heard you were hurt, I thought you... Well, I don't know what I thought. You're okay, right?
Of course he is. Too mean to die. Right, honey?
Oh, hey.
Oh, Chad, darling, I'm so glad you're here. Hey, you're home. What's going on?
Grandma drove me over. I came by to pick up my stuff.
When I got up this morning, I assumed that you'd already left for the office. When I walk into my chambers and my clerk tells me that you've been mugged and that you're in the hospital.
Yes, but I'm alive and kicking, which is going to be bad news for a certain someone.
Did you get a good look at your attacker?
Oh, I know who, and I know why. It's in retaliation for a decision I made in the DeMera kidnapping case.
And who was it?
Special Agent Ray Fernandez.
No way.
No way? What, you know the guy?
Yeah, I know his sister.
Oh, right. Of course you do. You and your taste in women.
Charles?
First it was the blonde bimbo, and now this idiot's sister.
Okay, stop it. Charles, none of this is Chad's fault, okay? Can we please stop arguing? Let's just concentrate on the man who attacked you.
Ray Fernandez. The son of a bitch is not going to get away with this.
Of course not. We'll make sure of that.
You and your son need to talk. I'm going to be back in a few minutes.
Okay, let's sit down.
I'm not staying.
Will, talk to me.
No, there's nothing to talk about.
Of course there is. I'm your mom. You're my kid. I can see it in your eyes, Will. You don't really want to leave.
I was just looking at that photograph of little Sydney over there. Lovely smile.
Maybe you should have thought about that before you spent a year lying to me about her.
Yes, one must admit that duplicity is a terrible thing. Duplicity, mendacity, it's a terrible evil.
Mm-hmm. That's your idea of an apology. Skip it.
Of course, I was not the only one who lied. You were going at it with a vengeance.
You've been awfully quiet. Are you okay, honey?
Well, you can't guess. You think I like being insulted?
Oh, Chad, I'm so sorry. Your father is very judgmental, obviously.
Why does he say things like that? Huh? Calling people trash like, what, we're better than everyone? Who does he think he is?
He's very protective of you. That's all. And he doesn't want you involved with people who aren't worthy of you.
People who aren't worthy of me? Sound as elitist as he does.
Oh, please, Chad, just calm down.
No, I'm not gonna calm down, not till you take that back.
Take what back? Darling, we just want you to be happy. I'll speak for myself. That's all that I want. And if you meet someone you care about, whoever it is, then I'll respect that.
It's great, thank you. It's big of you.
So, tell me about you and this girl, Rafe Hernandez's sister.
I know her from class, that's all. Okay? She goes to Salem High.
From the way you reacted, I assumed she was a little more than just a friend.
Well, she's not. I just know that she's a decent person.
But you're not dating her?
Nope, I screwed that up trying to get Mia back.
Have you screwed things up in any other area?
What? No, Mom, I haven't. No drugs, if that's what you're insinuating. And not very subtly, I might add.
Is it not okay to even ask?
No, it's fine. And I am answering you. I'm doing really well now, and my grades are good too.
I know that, Chad, and I'm so proud of you. I am. I love you so much. And you know that I will always fight to do what's right for you. Right?
Yeah, I know that.
I'm right, aren't I? You don't really want to leave.
I'm just confused right now.
Of course you are. Of course you are. And that's why I think you should stay. One more night. Just give it another night. Sleep on it.
Do you need to get that?
No, I don't. We'll just let it go to voicemail.
What if it's Rafe?
So if you spend the night, we could just talk about it, you know? We could think about... Abe, you wouldn't call unless it's really important. Hold on. Hey, Abe, it's Sammy. What? I can hardly hear you, this phone. Please don't go anywhere. I just have to pick up in the other room. Abe, just a second, okay? Stay right there, Will.
Breakfast with EJ. Fantastic. Same old, same old.
Hey. You don't have your things if you decided to stay with your mom?
No, I can't live there. Let's go. I'll get my stuff later.
I thought you were a man of your word. What a fool I was. You had no intention of signing these papers, did you?
Of course not. Why should I? Why should I? I don't have to. You understand? Because you have lost more than a game, Elvis.
I'll tell you something. This is not over. You can count on that.
You're right. Because you son of a bitch. I know. You took Sydney. I know all about it, Elvis. You had Sydney all along.
What are you talking about? My brother did not put your father in the hospital.
Oh, right. Your brother just beat him up, took his money, and walked away.
He did not. He wouldn't do anything like that.
Oh, so now you're calling my father a liar.
Are you calling my brother a thief? Rafe wouldn't do that. Why would your father even say something like that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because he threatened him in front of a room full of witnesses?
Well, I have to know how many fires to put out, don't I?
You're a cold-blooded son of a gun.
Oh, I'm sorry, what would you prefer? Would you like me to weep? Would you like me to rend my garments or maybe beg for your forgiveness? It's not going to happen. I don't remember you being very remorseful when I confronted you about what you did to me.
I did not steal Sydney. I had Sydney in this house, safe for you.
Don't you dare take the moral high ground with me.
You led me to believe that she was dead.
Well, she's not. Now, back to my original question. How many people did you tell?
So, that is the only concern that you have, hmm?
Okay.
I mean, all that matters to you is that you get away with it.
Well, I don't see any angry mobs descending upon the house, so I'm going to conclude that you haven't told a soul.
Ah, well, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to stay that way. Wouldn't it be interesting if Agent Hernandez and Samantha heard about this, huh? See, I could hang you without lifting a finger.
Papa, you're not going to tell anyone.
You threatening me?
No. You're not going to tell anybody. Because you won't want to look like a complete idiot.
Hey, Dad. They took off the bandages. You feeling better?
I'm not sure he'd admit it if he were.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Heaven forbid anybody try and make a joke.
I get attacked, it's funny.
Well, I hope you got your appetite back, Dad, because I got you some chili from the pub. And, oh, I even, remembered this.
Oh, hand me my phone.
You must be feeling better. He's using the imperative again.
It's about time. Did they set the bail?
Hernandez is still being questioned.
Well, who's dragging their feet on this one? I'm sending over a special prosecutor.
Oh, good move, Mr. District Attorney. You're in a he said with a decorated FBI agent. You pull strings, push your weight around. You gave a get-out-of-jail-free card to an accomplice to a kidnapping.
How dare you?
Look, a man that I like and admire is facing charges on your say-so. Everybody here is bending over backwards to play this by the book. Don't push me, or we'll find a way to make you ex-District Attorney Woods. And I'll enjoy doing it.
He threatened me.
One wonders why.
Dad, I know you're upset and everything, but...
What?
Are you sure it was Ray Fernandez who beat you up?
What did you just ask me?
I'm only asking if you think it's sure that
What the hell has come over you?
Look, I was talking to Rafe's sister and
His sister? You're taking her word over mine.
I'm only asking if you think
Do me a favor and just once think with your brain instead of your...
Charles, Chad and I are going to get some air so that you can calm down. Rest. Come on, Chad.
Should have left him in boarding school.
You know better than to question him about anything. We all know he's infallible.
Can you believe he said you should have left me at boarding school?
Oh, come on.
No, I'm not gonna come on. And you know what? Maybe I should go back to boarding school. Then I wouldn't have to put up with him or his insults.
Your father is in the hospital. He's just been badly beaten. Can't you cut him some slack?
I know he was in the hospital. I ran to the hospital when I found out he was hurt. I was scared out of my mind. Then the moment I show up, he starts treating me like dirt.
Look, he's probably on a lot of pain medication.
Oh, come on, don't blame it on the meds, Mom. He has no respect for me whatsoever.
Chad, hey.
Gabby, hi, this is my mom, Madeline Woods. Mom, this is Gabby Hernandez.
Nice to meet you, Mrs. Woods.
So you're Agent Hernandez's sister.
That's right.
Well, I can't tell you how happy I am to meet you. Chad's told me so much about you. I'm really looking forward to getting to know you better.
Sweetheart, what's wrong?
Dad, everything. Pretty much everything. Rafe is in a holding cell because he'd rather be there than with me. And Will has moved out because I'm, again, just so unbearable to be around. And the worst part is they're right. I have made a mess of my life. And it is all my fault.
Well, clearly, the truth is too much to ask for.
Wait! Wait! Fine. You want the truth? I kidnapped Sydney.
You're going to regret that.
I don't think so.
Who knows? Perhaps you're right. Maybe Anna's confession, all you put us through, is not enough to convict you of kidnapping. But it's more than enough for Samantha to get control of your children. And maybe a little restraining order for good luck.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
If you get that DVD to the authorities. But you're not going to do that.
And how are you going to stop me?
Oh, by any means necessary, old man.
I want this to be your decision. I don't want you thinking back later that I manipulated the situation, okay? And I think that you're very upset. Are you sure you're not having second thoughts?
No, not about Mom. We can't handle living together. But, I'm just afraid that when Mom finds out that I'm moving in with you, I won't get to see Sydney anymore.
All right, hold on, wait a minute here. Will is moving out, why?
He's mad at me. He took Sydney out and he ran into Nicole and he let her say goodbye to Sydney. He told me that Sydney called her mama. He let it happen, Dad, and it just upset me, you know, and I let him have it.
Well, he sure as hell found a way to pay you back in spades. Where is he?
No, Dad,
No?
don't.
Somebody's got to talk to him. What, you lose your temper, he moves out? Like letting Nicole get anywhere near that baby wasn't at the very least idiotic?
He's mad at me for more than just that. He's mad because EJ's still staying with me.
Talk about idiotic.
I told you it was all my fault. EJ's staying in my guest room and Rafe is in custody. Oh, God. And now he's furious at me, too.
Well, I'm not sure I want to know, but why?
I wanted him to have an alibi, Dad, so I lied.
To who?
Hope.
Oh, Sammy. So you lied to the police?
Great. Now you're mad at me, too. God.
You know what? When we got Sydney back, I thought maybe, just maybe, everything would be peaceful. At least relatively peaceful.
I thought so too.
You do see, don't you? What's at the root of all your problems?
Yeah, me.
No. EJ.
I was worried that you and I had started off on the wrong foot and that this situation with my husband and your brother wasn't going to make things any easier.
There is no situation. My brother wouldn't do that. He wouldn't leave someone who was hurt.
Well, your brother is very lucky to have a sister who is not only beautiful, but loyal. I have to ask a favor of you.
Me?
My husband, Chad's father, has a very volatile personality. I ask that you not blame Chad for anything that his father might say or do.
I wouldn't do that.
I think you've made quite an impression on my son. Chad actually challenged his father's story about last night, and one does not challenge Charles lightly.
You did that?
I just asked him if he was really sure. Because the more that I think about it, I have to agree with what you've said all along. Your brother wouldn't do something like that.
Okay. I don't think you're going to lose ties with your sisters or your brother because, say what you will about Sammy, she does love her children. So, why don't you move in with me? And then after everything calms down, I'm sure you're going to be able to work things out with your mom.
Oh, man, this is so weird.
I know.
It's like I end up moving in with the DeMeras because EJ moved in with us. Do you, know what he's up to?
Honestly, I don't know what's going on in EJ's head, but he has locked horns with Stefano.
That must be fun for you.
Actually, I feel badly for both of them.
You know, I thought that when we finally got Sydney back, things would kind of settle down, but this doesn't feel like it has.
I know.
It still feels like there's something really wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna get some coffee.
Okay, I'll see you at the mansion.
So while it might take a little while for Chad's father to calm down, I will do everything that I can to expedite your brother's release.
Really?
Well, it's not reasonable to treat an FBI agent with an amazing record like a common criminal.
Thank you so much. If there's anything I can do, then...
Just try not to worry. We don't want any lines on that pretty little face of yours.
Hey, Chad. How is your dad doing?
It's gonna be okay. They're still holding Gabby's brother. They think he's the one who attacked them.
They gotta let Rafe go. He wouldn't do anything like that.
Well, that seems to be the general consensus. My feet are killing me, darling. Why don't you get the coffee and I'll just grab this table. Make sure they get skim milk.
That's my mom.
She's great. She's gonna help Rafe.
Yeah. What's up with that?
Hi.
Well, I'm so glad you're here because I really want to finish that conversation we started this morning.
Yeah.
You know, I was just talking to my dad about how I overreacted. I shouldn't have jumped all over you about the whole Nicole thing.
Mom.
I should have told you that the thing with EJ, him staying here, it's temporary.
Mom, I am not moving in with Dad and Nathan.
Well, then what's with the suitcases?
I'm moving in with Grandma Kate.
I'm sorry, I have to go. Have to get to work.
Well, it was lovely getting to know you. I hope we can do this again soon.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you again for helping with my brother. Well, I'll see you around.
That is a lovely young woman.
Well, Dad thinks she's trash.
Oh, God, are we back to that?
And you probably think she's not worthy of me, huh?
She's too young for you.
Hello, Mrs. DeMera. Mom,
What?
where'd you go just now?
Nowhere. I was just, I was thinking about something. So, Will is moving into the DeMera mansion?
Yeah, so?
So, after all of the problems you've had with those people, I hope you will be keeping your distance.
Well, Will and I don't hang out together. We just, know each other.
Good. Because you certainly don't need any more dealings with the DeMeras.
There is no way you were staying at that house.
Okay, so EJ can stay here, but I can't stay there.
I told you it's just temporary.
Oh, okay, fine. You know what, then I'll stay there temporarily.
Over my dead body.
Whatever. You know, I have a study group to catch, so I'll see you around. Or not.
Will!
Father, just listen for a second, please.
No more excuses. If you are on your way, I will give you a few more minutes. If not, I will call the authorities. Understood?
Understood. I'll have the children with you immediately.
Immediately? In case you hadn't noticed, EJ, I haven't agreed to this.
Sorry, Samantha, but I don't need to ask your permission.
What? EJ. They are my kids.
Yeah. But they're not just your kids. Under the current terms of our custody agreement, tonight is my night with them. So I can take them wherever I want to.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I wish I didn't have to do this, but I can't let my father down. Not now.
Why? EJ, you don't owe him anything. I mean, he lied to you about your daughter.
So did you. Sorry, but I'm going to take the children to see their grandfather. Your family is very important to me. I'll go and get them.
Wait. I guess I can't stop you from taking them over there. But I can make damn sure that they don't go alone. I'm going with you.
Wow. Sammy, I wasn't expecting you. What a nice...
Oh, shut it.
Still as charming as usual. Where's my granddaughter?
I decided to leave her with the neighbors, Mrs. Collins. I didn't think Lucas would want her exposed to this tragedy.
Where's Father?
He's in the other room.
Oh, Giovanni. Let me look at you. Oh, my goodness. You know something? Every time I see you, you look like you're another inch higher. You know that? And look at your beautiful little sister there, huh? So good to have her in this house where she belongs, huh? Ah, sweetheart. Mwah. Okay, okay. Well, what are you staring at?
You seem perfectly healthy to me. You don't look sick.
What are you talking about? What makes you think I'm sick?
Father, it's okay. There's no need to be private. I told Samantha about your recent health concerns. You know, the inability to control the diabetes, the damage it's doing to your heart.
Elvis. can't believe that you told Samantha that.
Why? Because it's not true?
No, I'm not sick. But anyway, that's what I've been telling myself. See, I have had some treatments, and you know, they worked pretty well, but I certainly cannot let my competition know anything about this. Now, can I? I mean, you know, they have to believe that I am strong enough to withstand all my threats.
You know, I think it's time for me to show Giovanni to his room.
What
do
a
you
good
say?
idea.
Yes.
Yes, very good. Giovanni, I have a whole bunch of new toys for you in your room.
And
Yes.
guess what? It's right next to your big brother Will's room. You want to come with me?
That's a great idea. I'll go too. Come on, sweetheart. Let's go. Come on, sweetie.
Actually, I'd like to spend a little more time with my granddaughter.
It's fine. I'll be here the whole time.
Sorry, sweetheart. Okay, you stay with your daddy. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
That poor little sweetheart, she has to hear all this silly talk. Nonno's not sick. I'm going to be around a long, long time.
Well, I take it that didn't go very well.
Don't talk to me.
Your son is going to come around. He adores you, Sammy.
You don't have to pretend for me, Kate. I know that you're trying to poison him against me.
Sammy, he came to me. I tried to persuade him to give you another chance, and he wouldn't have anything to do with it.
Look, I know he will come to his senses. And it won't be long before he realizes that this is a house of horrors.
Oh, my God.
Okay, that's all, folks. Party's over. I am packing up my kids, and we are headed home.
You've been misinformed, I think, Samantha.
Really? About what?
Hasn't Elvis told you? I mean, the children are going to stay here overnight.
What?
Don't be upset, Samantha.
Upset? I am way beyond upset.
They're having a lovely time here. They're really enjoying themselves.
I'm not going to allow it.
Would you be reasonable, please? Look, it's nearly their bedtime, okay? If you take them and put them in that car, they're going to fall asleep. You wake them up, you put them in bed, they will be up all night.
Are you serious? That's the best you got? That's your lame reason for wanting them to sleep here?
Okay. If it makes you feel better, I will stay here, okay? And I will bring them back to you first thing in the morning.
Why are you doing this?
Well, it's not like I'm taking them to Switzerland, is it?
Damn it. Damn it, EJ. Hey, Sid, come here, sweetheart. Ah, there's my big girl. Okay, so here's the new plan. You are gonna stay here, but don't worry, because your daddy's gonna be here too. He's gonna stay with you, and your brothers are here, and they're gonna look after you. And I'm gonna miss you. I love you so much, Sydney.
Oh, she'll have a very good night. Nonno will put her to sleep.
Hey, Sydney. I hope you know I'm gonna miss you tonight. And I know I promised when I got you back that we were never gonna be apart again. Yeah, and I'm sorry I have to break that promise tonight. So I said goodnight to Johnny.
Oh, for goodness sake, Samantha. It's only one night.
Good night, sweetheart. I love you. Mwah. I will see you first thing in the morning. And then you and I will talk about it.
Yeah. Sure.
Stephanie.
No thanks for a second that I'm gonna let him take my...
Sydney, darling, now that our family is united, now we are going to celebrate all together. Have a good time.
No, it was so lonely last night without Johnny, wasn't it? But you know what? In half an hour, we get to go pick him up, and Sydney too. And we're gonna have so much fun. We will be rescuing them from an evil dungeon, huh?
Hey.
Hi.
Everything okay? Well, how's that ice cream? Is that good? Bet it is. You seem upset.
Well, that was Lucas to let me know that he's gonna be traveling most of the summer, but he has a couple weeks in Hong Kong, so he's really hoping I can have Allie come out to spend some time with him, which of course I don't want to do. I don't want to be away from my kids for that long.
Speaking of which, where's Sydney?
She's with EJ and his father.
What?
Yeah, she spent the night last night with the DeMaris. And it's not like I wanted to leave my kids there. It was really hard for me.
Oh, I'll bet.
I hated leaving Sydney behind like that. And I certainly can't stand the fact that Will is living there.
Will is living there?
Will and I had a fight. And Lucas is in Hong Kong. Will ran into his grandma, Kate, and now he's living with her.
And Stefano.
Right, right. Yes, and Stefano.
He's 17, Sammy. He's 17 years old. Why didn't you just put your foot down? What is wrong with you? Well, you can't say no to him. You can't say no to EJ. What's going on?
What is that supposed to mean? What are you accusing me of?
I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just... Well, you used to take control of a situation or be in charge, but what's going on?
So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take my children with me, and we are never coming back.
You can take Giovanni and Sydney,
Right, I know.
but you will have to bring them back here eventually, just to see their brother William. Because Samantha, as you know, he lives here now, in this house.
Samantha, I told you, okay? Look, I've come to understand the choice that you made, keeping your pregnancy from me.
Now you understand it. When I understand it less than ever. I mean, if I hadn't put everything in motion, if I hadn't lied to you, Nicole would never have been able to manipulate that sister. I would never have ended up giving birth in that sleazy clinic with Dr. Baker.
Listen to me, look at me. I want you to get this baby out now.
Okay, I'll try, okay.
Okay, all right. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah. He would never have been in a position to lie to me, to switch my baby with Grace. I mean, he was a doctor. I trusted that guy. I mean, what a slime.
Just calm down. Baker is dead. Samantha, he's dead. Okay? And Sydney is thriving. She's doing wonderfully. So can we, you and me, can we just please stop thinking about this past? Can we just look to the future? Our future.
So, I forgot. You had something you wanted to tell me, too.
Yes.
What is it?
Well, apropos of what we were just talking about, Johnny and Sydney needing both their parents. We're in agreement on that, right?
Absolutely.
And you know, Will is, he's settled in at the mansion.
Don't remind me.
Smith, I think you need to be reminded because I think it's important that you remember that your children need to be put first. And I have an idea as to how best you and I can do that together.
Okay,
you have some big, bright idea as to how we can put our kids first. Let's hear it.
Okay, well, what I thought of was, you know, instead of splitting the time with them, you know, the way would you like your place, my place, your place, which is confusing for them. I think you discovered that with Johnny this evening.
Right.
Well, what I thought of is this: why don't all the kids, and you, come and live with me?
So, how have you been enjoying your stay here, William?
It's been okay.
Just okay?
No. Better than that. I mean, everybody's really nice, and my room is huge. It's like 4 times the size of my room at home.
I hope that's not a problem.
No, not at all. It's great. And the other night was really cool, having my brother and sister sleeping over.
Yes. Well, if I were you, William, I would get used to it. And, checkmate.
Wow. That was fast. What are you, like a grandmaster or something?
No. Just an old hustler with a few tricks up his sleeve. I used to play money games in Naples when I was your age. What's the matter, William? You didn't want me to let you win, did you?
No. I'm not thinking about the game. There's something you said earlier about me having to get used to Sydney and Johnny being over here all the time.
And that's a good thing, no?
I don't understand. My mom can't stand it that I'm here. And there's no way she's gonna let the younger kids come over on a regular basis. No offense or anything, but she hates you way too much for that.
What I know, William, is that life is very complicated. And things can change in the blink of an eye.
Oh my God, I'm trying to do what's best for my kids, and I don't see why you don't see that.
Oh, well, that's funny, because last week EJ would rather have let his father die than let him back in his life, and now he's dead set on reconciling with him. I mean, what is that? And what is this business about you moving into the mansion? I mean, tell me. Doesn't make sense.
Life's complicated.
Oh, that's deep, Sarah. That's really deep.
Really?
Yeah.
You think I should explain myself to you when you're just telling me basically that I'm like EJ's puppet right now and like I don't have a brain in my own head?
Well, you're certainly not using it.
Ugh! EJ and I are trying to do what's best for our children. I just want to be with them, okay? I want to be with them all the time. I hate sharing custody with him. It's frustrating. And you know, if I was with Sydney all the time, maybe she would...
Maybe she would what?
Maybe she would finally call me Mama.
Oh. So that's what this is all about? You're willing to move back into the mansion so Sydney can call you Mama?
I'd be willing... It's not just a word, Rafe. It's proof of something. I haven't been with her for most of her life. And now I get her back, and it's still not enough. I want to bond with her. I want us to be together. I want her to... I want us to be close.
Sammy, I understand you wanting to be with your children. Especially Sydney, given that most of her life you haven't been there, but eventually the two of you will bond. And to move back into that house, that place with those people, and to be willing to have your kids be influenced by them, and make no mistake, they will be, Sammy. Doesn't seem worth it to me. Just doesn't. Oh, and by the way, Stefano is up to something. Now, he's forcing EJ's hand. And for whatever reason, he's just oblivious.
Stefano's sick.
It's not it, Sammy. It's something really, really bad. Deep down. You know I'm right.
Will.
Can we talk?
Yeah, of course. What do you want to talk about?
I want to know if Sydney and Johnny are really going to be over at the mansion all the time.
Who told you about your sister and your brother?
Nobody told me. Stefano kind of hinted.
Stefano?
Yeah. He also didn't even seem to care that you hate his guts. He had that Stefano attitude that everything was going his way. Why? What is going on, Mom?
Rafe was right.
What?
Damn it, EJ.
Mom, talk to me. What is
No,
going on?
I don't have time. I need you to stay here and watch the kids for me.
I
don't have time to answer your questions. I have to go talk to EJ. We are gonna deal with this right now.
Well, that went well.
No, it didn't. It didn't. He knows me. He knows what I've done. And if he wakes up...
Well, maybe we need to make sure he doesn't.
EJ, figure out what the hell's going on.
Mom, wait!
But well.
No, it didn't. It didn't. He knows me. He knows what I've done. And if he wakes up...
Well, maybe we need to make sure he doesn't.
What are you, insane? You're talking about killing a Demira.
I'm not just talking.
Oh, sweetheart, I know you had a bad dream. I'm so sorry. I know how scary that can be. But you know what? Mommy's here with you. And your big brother Will is here with you.
I want my daddy.
How did I know you were gonna say that?
He cried for his dad the moment he woke up. I tried to calm him down, but...
You did a great job. Don't worry about it. Johnny, you know what? You got to spend the night with your daddy last night. And tonight it's Mommy's turn.
I want my daddy now.
Sleep?
For now. Oh, man. It's tough, but I think that Johnny just isn't as comfortable with me as he is with EJ. You know, I think it's hard for him, and he's not happy when he's just with me.
Yeah, I think that Johnny feels that way when he's at EJ's house and you're not around. And he misses you.
I don't think so. I mean, EJ's never had to call me to ask me to help him with Johnny. It's all right. It's just a phase he's going through. I mean, I get it. I just, you know, have to deal with it.
I think that what's upsetting Johnny is the back and forth. Like you said, he doesn't prefer EJ to you.
The back and forth is hard. It's hard for Sydney, too, and she can't even express herself. I mean, she's just a little baby, and with everything that she's been through, it's hard to be away from her. And maybe if I got to be with her more, maybe she would...
She would what?
Maybe she would finally call me Mama.
I didn't realize that she never has.
She said it one time, but that was before. She hasn't said it since she's been back. And, well, except for you told me you heard her say it to Nicole. So...
I'm sorry, I should not have said anything.
No, you had to. I'm glad you told me it's the truth. And that's how she sees Nicole. And I have to deal with it. It's not about me. It's about Sydney doing what's best for her. She has to adjust to her new life, and it's just hard, you know? I mean, after everything that little girl's been through.
So, what are you saying?
I think that EJ makes a good point. Whether he's being manipulated by his father or doing it because he cares and he wants to do what's best for his family, he's still right. The shuttling the kids back and forth, it's confusing. It's not working for them. It's not good for them.
There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, they're not going to move into the DeMera mansion. You can't.
I have to do what's best for them.
That's not best for them. Mom, that's a terrible idea.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
I was testing you. Do what I tell you to, and we won't have any problems.
He's still breathing. He's gonna need stitches, an MRI for brain trauma, internal hemorrhaging.
How the hell do you know all that?
Guess I'm a doctor.
Doctor. Honestly? What? The gambling a hobby?
Yeah, no, it's more than that. Just taking a break from medicine.
A break, right. Whatever. What's the prognosis?
That kind of depends on you, doesn't it?
That is so true. You want something done right, you've always got to do it yourself, don't you?
So it's a terrible idea for us to live there, but not for you.
No, that's not the point.
You just moved there to get away from me.
No, that... Yes, but that's
Well,
not...
It's not going to be as easy to get away from me as you would like.
Okay, let's forget me for a second. How can you live there when you hate the head of the household?
How do you? Or are you and Stefano BFFs all of a sudden?
No. It's just I don't think
Just
it's...
what? It's just that you don't want to be around me? Well, that is a different conversation, and we are going to talk about that. But right now, I have to figure out what is going on with EJ. So I'm going to deal with that. Johnny is asleep. He shouldn't wake up again. I'm going to figure out whether EJ has just cooked up some scheme with his dad or whether he really genuinely wants to do what's best for his family. Call me if the kids wake up, okay? Thanks, Will.
Yeah. See ya.
Oh my God. Oh my God, EJ. EJ, are you okay? EJ, what happened? EJ. Stop it. Hey, don't try to move, okay? You have to stay still. All right, let me find my
let me
phone.
tell you, I'm gonna find you if I did this. Oh.
Okay, don't try to talk. You have to conserve your strength, okay?
I'm going to son of a bitch.
Can't believe it. I didn't bring my phone. All right, you have a phone. Where's your phone? Hey, hold on. Come on. Come on, sit up for a second. All right, let me find your phone. Where is it? Come on, EJ.
I don't know.
Okay, so whoever did this to you, they took your phone. And that means I'm gonna have to go. All right? So you just promise me you're gonna stay here. You're gonna stay still. EJ, I will go get help, okay? I'll be back as quick as I can.
Don't go, please. Don't.
EJ, I have to go. I'm sorry, but I have to go get help. We don't have our phones, so I have to go call someone. EJ, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. My head's jumped.
Okay, see?
Hurts.
That's why I have to go get help. So you stay here.
I'm gonna find first. I'll find it.
No,
It's okay,
no,
I'll
EJ,
get
what are you
it.
doing? Don't move. Come on, you have to lay back down. You have to... EJ, hey, you're gonna be okay. All right, I promise. Just relax. Just relax. I'm not gonna go anywhere. No, stop. Okay, you have to stop trying to move. Just stay still. Shh. Okay, just shh.
Stay.
Please, I will find a way to get help. Okay, just what? EJ. 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 Help. Somebody help. Help me. Somebody help me. Help. Somebody. I need 911, please. Please, somebody call an ambulance. EJ. EJ, it would help a lot if you wake up, okay? You just have to wake up. EJ! EJ, no! Help somebody! Somebody help me! EJ! EJ, please. No, EJ! EJ, oh my God. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. We're gonna get you help. We're gonna get you help and you're gonna be fine. No. You can't try to move, okay? You can't. No. EJ, you're gonna be okay. Okay, I was just really scared. Help! Help! We're over here! Please help! Oh God, thank God. He's been attacked. He's bleeding. We need to get to the hospital right away.
Mobile 62, I need a bus. Pier 16. Just hang on, ma'am. They'll be right there.
Oh, thank God. Do you hear that? They're calling an ambulance for you. You're gonna be okay, EJ.
No, he's conscious.
They're coming. They're coming. EJ? You're okay. You're gonna be okay.
Hey. Oh, hey, Samantha.
I'm here. I'm here.
That really hurts.
I know, but they x-rayed you and you're okay. There is a concussion, so you just need to take things slow.
Oh. What happened?
You were attacked. Somebody hit you on the head, and they think it's the same guy who hit the DA and Abe and Justin. You don't remember?
No. I mean, I remember you being there. You saved me. Thank you.
You've already showed me your gratitude.
I don't know what you mean.
You don't remember that?
I don't remember what. You really, you got my curiosity going, Samantha. What did I do?
Nothing. Nothing. I mean, it was just no big deal. Anyway, I know you hit your head and everything, but I was terrified. I mean, I was really worried about you and scared. Something happened to you. I mean, I don't know how to explain that to our kids.
I'm not going anywhere. Okay?
It's the best news I've had all week.
What's up? Those look like the keys to your car.
Yes. Give me your hand.
What are you doing?
Well, how can you expect to raise your grades if you can't get to the library or study group?
What, are you kidding?
No.
Dad's not gonna like this. There's that walking builds character.
And that's why we're not going to tell him.
This is awesome. Thank you. Hang on, one sec. This could be about study group. Mia, hey.
Hey, Kenzie asked me to call everyone because she's way too important to do it herself. Study group's not going to be at her house. Her mom's having a Botox party.
So, where do I go?
Will's grandfather's house.
Get out. Well, we're having the study group at Stefano DeMera's house.
You are. I'm stuck here working late. Maybe I'll see you later?
I doubt it.
The study group is going to be at the DeMera home?
Yeah, I guess so.
Keys.
What? You just gave them to me.
Chad, I told you that I don't want you getting anywhere near the DeMeras.
Mom, why do you freak out every time you hear their name?
So, who's coming over?
The usual suspects. Kenzie, T.
Miss Mia?
She said she had to work late.
Oh, that's too bad.
Grandma.
What? She was two-timing you. She's dead to me. I already had the wake and the funeral.
It's like a metaphor, right?
Don't be silly. All right, so who else is coming?
The guy she was two-timing me with. Chad Woods.
Woods? As in D.A. Woods, as in Judge Peterson Woods? That Chad Woods?
Yes, he didn't know what Mia was doing, though, so don't go off the deep end.
I'm not going off the deep end.
Why you had that look when you asked who his mom and dad were?
I don't have a problem with Chad Woods, but I do have a problem with his parents.
I don't think it's freaking out to say that I wish that my son's study group didn't meet at a mall boss's house.
Nothing's gonna happen. I hear they have bulletproof glass in all the windows.
Stefano DeMera is not some cute little gangster in a funny movie. The RICO Act was put into law because of guys like him.
So what am I supposed to do? Will's living there now, and he's the one that's supposed to have the study group.
I really don't like this, honey.
Mom, that day you saw Kate DeMera, you acted so weird, and you never explained why. And now you're having this great, big, huge reaction to my going to her house. Now, does this have something to do with Stefano DeMera's reputation? Or do you have something personal against his wife?
What did Chad's parents do to you?
The DA tried to convince the world that I poisoned Chloe.
Didn't work.
Because there wasn't a shred of evidence, that's why. But the fact is, the DA and his self-righteous wife will still try to get me. And now that I'm married to Stefano, well, we need to stick together.
We? I'm not a DeMera.
You're my flesh and blood. People like the DA and his wife, they love to go after powerful people like Stefano and me. That's just the way it is. Someday you're going to understand that.
Well, you act as though Chad's parents could come after me.
I wouldn't rule it out.
It's not just Kate DeMera, it's all of them. And yes, my feeling about them is personal. Your father, for all of his flaws, believes in the rule of law, and so do I. But the DeMeras, they want to make up their own laws. And I don't like the idea of it getting around that you've been spending time at their house.
Because it would be bad for you and Dad politically.
We are officers of the court. It's our job to protect the people of Salem from the DeMeras. If it gets around that we've been allowing you to associate...
Will's my friend, okay? Not them.
Any known association with the DeMeras could threaten to destroy everything that we have worked so hard to accomplish. Now, certainly, this study group can meet somewhere else.
Okay, fine. Hey, Will, listen. Is there any possible chance we could have the study group at some other place.
Why?
Well, I'm not gonna lie, man. My mom's pretty upset about me coming over there.
Oh, she thinks you're too good to come to my grandma's house?
No, it's just that my mom is,
No, never mind. We'll do it at Java.
You satisfied?
Thank you.
Look, I just gotta get going. So.
Hey, hug. I know you're angry, but you'll get over it. The Damaras could ruin everything, even after all these years.
Chad,
Yeah, hey.
thought you said I wouldn't see you today.
Our well study group got moved. Again.
Here?
Want to get started?
What about T and Kinsey?
Left them both messages.
Well, this is great. Even if T and Kinsey can't make it, there'll be the three of us.
All right, I'm going to try T and Kinsey one more time.
You know, I'll be off work soon. Maybe you and I could ditch Will and hang out.
Yeah, that would work if I wanted to hang out with you. But see, I don't.
All right, Kinsey says she is waiting for T to pick her up.
You got a customer at the counter.
What was that about? Thought you and Mia were together.
Yeah, well, you thought wrong.
What do you want?
I've come to offer my congratulations. You and Stefano. There's a marriage made in hell.
Get to the point.
I'm here to tell you that I'm putting you on notice.
See, when I found out Mia was playing both of us, that was it for me.
Why did she tell you about her and me?
It doesn't matter, man.
I used to think that she was so sweet.
Yeah.
But she's not.
Well, she went through a really bad time, and it's because of me.
Yeah, the baby.
Should have been there, and I wasn't.
You know that.
Yeah, I know that. And yeah, I guess I'll always care about her. But you're right. She's not the person who I thought she was.
They're talking about me. I know they are. Chad, you still want me. And I think I know how to make you see that.
You're putting me on notice? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I was hoping that after our last little encounter that we could stay away from each other. But it's not working out that way.
Because of the boys.
I know that Will is a good kid.
Will is a great kid. In fact, if you want to put him up against your son's
Fine.
record.
Then tell Will that Chad is a bad influence and that it would be best if they avoided each other.
Oh, really? They'll see right through that.
I am telling you to stay away from my family. Completely away. Or I will make sure that this pretty little life that you've cooked up with Stefano comes crashing down. And you know that I can do that.